Hey everyone, this is Chris with Powerfelx Motorsports, and today I'm going to be talking to you about the differences between rubber and polyurethane bushings. And to do that, I have a whole range of Powerflex bushings in front of me that we're going to be showing off today. Now to show you guys some real world applications, I've got some suspension components here from my 997 Carrera S, and we're going to be going through each of these components and showing you the replacement polyurethane bushings, how they install, and what differences you can expect. So, you're probably familiar with these dog bones. These are the rear upper link arms for the 997 and 987, a lot of other models, very similar. These are called the dog bones, and they come preloaded with some rubber bushings. Here you can see that these ones already have tear marks because of all the deflection and vibration that is put into these. And of course that causes the bushings to wear out to the point where they do have to be replaced. They are wear items and they do have to be serviced. Now, why would you upgrade from a rubber bushing to a polyurethane bushing, you might ask? Well, rubber bushings have a service life to them, so you can only use them for a certain period of time before they start to wear out and need to be replaced. These dog bones from my 997 Carrera S already show signs of wear, and the car only has 30,000 miles. Part of this is because the car has been tracked and driven, but also the age of the rubber doesn't help at all because the rubber tends to dry out and crack even more easily. A polyurethane bushing is a great upgrade over the factory rubber because it's going to create less deflection, and it's also going to be more precise in handling and have a longer service life than your typical rubber bushing. So what I like to say is one and done. Replace your bushings with polyurethane and never look back. Now, in most cases, I would recommend that you upgrade to polyurethane bushings over rubber, except for some things such as transmission mounts and engine mounts, because typically when you go to a semi-solid or a full solid mount there, you will have a lot more noise transferred into the cabin because it is coming directly from the engine. But when you do something like a suspension bushing, you're only going to be getting more sensitivity from road feel and any imperfection in the road. And this is really handy on the track or for the guys that want the most performance out of their car, because you're going to feel the road better and that's going to equate to more accurate driving. Now, specifically Powerflex, they have a great design for all their bushings. They've been doing this for years and they really have it down pat to a science. What most of their bushings look like is they come in two pieces, so an inside and an outside, and then you have a center dowel which goes through the middle, and then on some applications you'll also have to use a nylon washer. So you install your halves first, and then you're going to want to install your dowel. Now this dowel is what's actually going to be holding the force of your bolt when you torque this down inside the subframe of the car. Now it's also important to remember that each kit comes with some silicone grease. This is going to help install the kit for situations where the pieces are dry, you need a little extra lubrication. But once the kit's installed, it's also going to ensure that there's no squeaking noises, as some of you may have experienced in the past when the rubber starts squeaking against the inside of the metal. So as you can see, there are a ton of options from Powerflex to upgrade on your car. In front of me, I just have a few that we're going to be doing on our 997 Carrera, but I'm going to go down the line here and show you exactly what all these bushings are and how they work. So over here on the left, you see we have our kit of thrust bushings. These are made for the rear arms. They're just going to be pressed into the factory control arms. So it's a great upgrade. The thrust bushing does hold a lot of force under braking acceleration, so it's going to keep the car centered and keep the caster correct. Most bushings come in two flavors. I call them flavors, but they're just durometers. Some of them come in 3 durometers, so 3 different stiffness settings. The purple is going to be slightly softer than the black. So something to keep in mind when you're shopping for bushings is if your car is going to be hitting the streets a lot, you probably want to go with the purple bushings because they'll give you a little bit of extra comfort. Now right here I have the rear link arm bushings. So here you can see they're going to be inserted on the rear link arm, and then they'll simply be pressed in the halves on both sides and then the dowel through the middle. Pretty simple install. Here's one of the newest things from Powerflex. This is their track control arm, the non-adjustable kind. I got these ones because I didn't want to do any alignment on the car. I like how the car handles now. I don't want to change the camber or anything like that. So I went with the non-adjustable control arms, but they do also offer these with adjustable thrust bushings and adjustable inner bushings. So that would mean that you not only have adjustable caster, but now you also have adjustable camber as well. As I said, these are very simple to install, in and out procedure. They install just like the OEM ones. And as soon as they're in the car, these ones we don't have to do an alignment on. But if you went to the adjustable bushings, you would have to get an alignment done. Now over here we have the rear upper link arms. These are also known as the dog bones. There's a total of 2 on each side, so that's a total of 4 on your car. And Powerflex provides a great polyurethane bushing upgrade for these. Very simple to install. Again, you do just have to press out these bushings and then install these ones by hand. Very simple. And the last thing I'm going to be showing you today are the Powerflex sway bar upgrade bushings. These ones install just like the OEM, but they're going to give you more precise sway bar movement than the rubber ones, and they're never going to wear out. You can go ahead and install these. They come with some silicone, so that way the sway bar doesn't squeak when it's moving around in the subframe. And they're very simple to install, just the same as a regular OEM bushing. Now, I hope you enjoyed today's video of us discussing the difference between rubber and polyurethane bushings. If you have any experience you want to share with us, let us know down in the comments below. We'd be happy to hear from you. If you have any questions about the entire lineup of Powerflex items, feel free to contact us directly at flat6motorsports.com via phone, via email. We're here to answer your questions for you so you can get the best setup for your car. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and remember, we'll see you next time.